Well, well, well. Welcome to the darkness once again. Wow. You know, I don't understand how people can get just so gosh darn angry over little comments that I say. All I said was poor Nelson throwing hissy fits over content. And you know what he said without skipping a beat? He started cussing me out, getting triggered over the slightest comment that I said. I find it interesting. It's actually quite refreshing. You know, if you really want to know. How a supposed famous celebrity, so-called celebrity, Christian man, getting triggered over just a little guy like me. I find that interesting. How I'm smaller than he is. I'm a little bitty fish in the pond. But yet he wants to make believe like I'm this big bad menace, this horrible person, when I'm really not. I mean, I'm just a guy behind the screen, right? Just an innocent, harmless little person here. But yet he seems to think I am the bee's knees, that I am just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Well, I hate to be the one to burst your bubble, buddy. But I'm not. Even if you'd like for me to be, I'm not. I'm just a simple guy, flapping my gums on YouTube. But yet, without skipping a beat, I go into somebody's chat. I go into Nelson's chat, and I say one little itty bitty word, and then look at him go. He gets so triggered up and so upset that he literally cussed me out. And then, on top of that, for the ending punchline. Now, this is the ending punchline now. Somebody told, well, they thought I was Arizona. I find that hard. I find that laughable material already. But let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Now, they thought I was AZ. And they said that because Arizona is special needs, that, well, apparently He's not allowed in anybody's chat at all. Apparently, it's illegal for him to be on anything. Well, now I can't blame the people in there for wanting to protect him. I get it. It's all right. I get it. But for them to say something like that, now I looked it up. You know, isn't the Constitution a very big thing? And isn't the Freedom of Speech Act even a more big thing? You know, we all have the right to freedom of speech in this world, don't we? I mean, that's part of our constitutional rights, right? Right? Huh? So why should that be illegal? You know, if we're gonna, I've talked about this with some of my colleagues. And you know what they said? Well, if you're gonna ban Arizona from every chat because he's special needs, well, you might as well just ban the whole entire YouTube community. Right? Huh? Because everyone just about on this platform has special needs, right? Now, I'm going to do something that is a rarity for me to do. There you go. If you got a problem or an issue with what I'm saying, then come up on the panel and we'll debate about it. We'll straighten this mess out one way or another. Because I am not Arizona. I don't care if you guys think I am or not. It doesn't matter to me. Because I'm not. Even if you'd like for me to be. No, I'm not. I'm what you call a horse of a different color. You all don't know that. You guys think that I'm just a troll version of Arizona, just faking around, fake personality, yada, yada, yada. Well, that's where you're wrong. You're very sorely mistaken. If I was really fake, would I have my own channel? Would I have my own followers? Would I have my own supporters? I would have nothing in here, right? Am I speaking clearly? Am I talking right? Or is it just not getting through? I am as real as you could ever be. And I don't fake. I don't flip-flop. I'm true to whatever I am right here in this very chat, right here on this very channel. I created this myself. I am the darkness. I have no fucking form, you morons. But you claim I do, right? You claim I do. You claim that I'm somebody that I'm not. You can think all you want, feel all you want, play it out all you want. But it's not true. And if you've got an issue with me or a problem, well, why not hash this out and take the link? The link's right there in the chat. I'm going to make sure the damn thing is pinned so you can all see it. I'll be right back. I believe my link is pinned. So if any of you decide to have the Sorry about that. I had a business call. See, unlike a lot of you pathetic losers online, I've actually got a real job, with real money, where I don't have to e-beg. I don't have to, beg for funds that'll never come. I don't have to do that. Because I've got all the funds I need right here. 1 second again. Well, hello, beautiful. And you are beautiful. Welcome, Arizona's sister. Well, we've got a celebrity and a half here. You must be with that famous wrestler. I forgot his name at the moment. I'm not going to say it right here, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, The link is pinned if you want to come up or be in the chat. It's up to you. But like I said, guys, yeah, there you go. The famous wrestler Aaron Shy. He is a worldwide famous wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. And believe it or not, they have a very, very bougie life. And let's see, where are they at? Last time I've seen them, they were in Hong Kong, I believe. But I think they're in pretty close to Idaho or Iowa, you know, beachfront property. They really have a good house there too, by the way. Nice. Nice. I saw it too. I actually visited. Oh, there you go. See, they're in Hawaii, just kicking back, probably pumping back a few margaritas, you know, chilling out. Now, the question is, guys and gals, what are you doing with your lives, huh? Are you living it up or just flushing it down the toilet? Either way, it's all good, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, at least not to me. You know, like I said, I don't have to eBay. I'm a businessman. And I have business-like phone calls every single day. All the time. And what business do I have? Well, it's called none of your business. Well, let me say this. I am freelance, so to speak. All right, I'll admit it. I actually... Ooh, there you go. That... Did you hear that there, guys? Look at that. Uh-huh. There you go. There you go. But, all right. I'm going to actually tell you guys what I do. And you guys can believe it or not. I don't really care. I actually get paid by very important people to troll and roll certain people on YouTube. I don't do it to just anybody, just to certain people. And trust me, I get paid handsomely for what I do. But you know me, it's not about the money, it's about sending a message. And apparently, what I did yesterday was legendary. It was legendary. I got a person triggered up within the first less than 5 minutes of me being there. All I had to do was just say one little sentence, and here we go. And then off we go. And then he's all gone. And I'm sitting there in the background just laughing. Oh, God, it was glorious. It was glorious. That was the most crowning achievement that I've ever had in my life. Actually getting somebody so fucking triggered that they literally cussed me out for a good 15 to 20 minutes. That was awesome. That was classic. I'll tell you what, that went great with my colleagues. Oh, we laughed it up. Believe it or not, I talked with Arizona's sister and his brother, and they were laughing it up too. They couldn't believe that I got this person triggered. Just less than 5 minutes. All I said was one little sentence, and it just blew up. That's one of my best works. I love it. My crowning achievement. You know, people don't realize I don't just go in people's chats for no reason. I go in there, there is a reason why I go in there. There's a reason why I look for them. Simply put, it's because I get paid. I get paid grandiose amounts of money. You got that? Money. To troll people. And, well, Nelson just wound up being on, Nelson just wound up being the top one on the list. They ought to know they bought it. I just, filled in the space. Exactly. You see? Exactly. You see, I love it. I really love things like this. I do. It's great. This is what you call entertainment. It's the best, isn't it? It really is. You know what I found? A really good option at this point. I can actually show comments on stage now. Providing that they're nice comments and not just the usual trolling and rolling and shitty comments that people leave all the time. Hopefully they're decent. Hopefully they keep them respectful somewhat. I doubt it, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'm just here counting the cash that I get every single time I troll. Every single time some dim-witted idiot opens their mouth, I get a job. My job is simple. I troll and I roll. I have fun. In fact, I want you guys to do me a little favor, a little something. I've got a friend of mine who's kind of, a little bit weird, but he's okay. He, right now, he's in the loony bin right now. Sane asylum. But he was allowed to make up a YouTube channel so that he can speak his piece. You know, it would mean the world to him if he would just pop in there when he streams, you know, just to say hi. He really wants that. In fact, I'm getting ready to log off so that he could use this and, you know, because we all use joint StreamYards, of course. But when I get done, you know, with whatever it is I'm doing over here, he's going to go live over there and express his plot point, so to speak. I should say that I say that very loosely. You know, I wish I could drop his link in the chat, but I don't know his channel personally. But I will. I'm sure Arizona Sister knows it. I think. Not sure. But, you know, like I said to you pathetic losers and miscreants out there, just drop in every now and then to say hi. He'd appreciate it. But like I said, I find it funny. I find it fucking hilarious how through one little comment and boom, people get so irritated, so triggered up that they cuss me out thinking that I'm thinking that I'm somebody else, when in actual reality I'm not. See, I'm my own person on here. You know that. Nobody else does. Interesting, isn't it? But anyway, I'm going to skate on out of here. I've got places to go, people to troll, you know. And just to let you guys know, when I'm trolling around on YouTube, you'll know it. Trust me, you'll know it. And when some idiotic imposter comes in and does it, you'll know that too. Oh, she's putting out the link. Okay. Anyway, I guess my next move is heading over towards the insane asylum a little bit and paying my little friend a little love. Let's see what we can do over there. So you guys take, ooh, there's a link right there. Look at that. Look at that. Now that's what I call progress. Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and head out. So you guys take care, and just remember, stay triggered, everyone. Laters. Bye-bye.